I was gonna get some information and then upload a video, because I feel that when it comes to me and it comes to any man being interested in me, your friends and family will, it's like they're already set in your life to do it. Gio, are you gonna tell him that you stole his jewelry? When you're a star, and this doesn't have, I don't, some people are stars and they never make it because they either are women and you fucked up. What an embarrassment. I feel like those that thought that they were going to erase women from the planet, they're mortified. It's just, it'll never happen. It'll never happen because your creator is a woman. Right there, that's it. But I asked, in my particular situation, because I can tell that when any man, then all of a sudden it's like they press a button and it's zing, and then their body snatched. Or were they always like this? Does somebody know that you have something to do with something in the past with me, and they already set up soldiers? That's what it is. And these people are, they're put in situations where they're either given drugs or they did it willingly, and now they have videos, compromising videos of themselves. Your girlfriend is one of them with a child. Yeah, you have about 8 pedophiles in your group who are at the mercy of someone else because of something of some footage. I would get rid of everybody except your mother, your abuela, and your niece. That's it. And HN flew out. Hannah Rockefeller, Hannah Rossi, whatever you want to call me. I'm tired of fucking tap dancing around this. I demand that everything that was mine be brought back to me. Gio lied. I don't know how many people have lied. How many people have lied and said that they slept with me or that I did something with them? I'm one of the most respected, upfront, outstanding women ever created. And there is nobody on this fucking planet or this universe who will ruin my reputation or attempt to ever again. I need everybody who lied and said that they slept with me or that they did some shit. I need you to be honest about it, because this shit is convicting you. You don't even realize that's what it is. You know it's going to come out. You know, I'm the type of woman where if I ever wind up in your presence and it's said, I will say it out loud. I'm not the kind of woman that goes, well, I mean, you know, you're an outfielder, so maybe I'll just no. I never slept with you. I never slept with your cousin. I'm not like the women that you choose. I'm not like your wives. I'm not like your fucking girlfriends, your nemesis. I demand that you make this shit right, because this shit weighs on me, all right? When there's lies told on somebody, it shows up as pain and it could even be some type of loss in other areas. I do not accept it. I'm very fussy, okay? I'm not this other one. No, I don't want to sound rude to the one that was here for longer than I have been. She made different decisions when it came to men. She settled, and she was a fixer. I'm not. I need men to help fix me. That's what I like. That's what the men are here for. They're here to help, assist women and children, and to build and protect. Okay, that's it. Rolled. They said somebody said that I rolled. No. I don't put myself in a position to take shit like that if I don't feel comfortable. You can tell by the kind of woman I am, right? I mean, shit, I'm consistent every day. Consistently crazy, consistently right. Make it right. I want to get into something else. I know exactly who you are. Yeah, there's nobody that's going to stop this. I'm agitated when someone has a professional career and they make a decision because they are a free fucking being. Nobody owns anybody. Your friends don't own you. Your cousins, your mom, your dad, your freaking whoever it is, nobody owns. The system doesn't own you. I'm tired of people feeling like they have the right to tell people who they can and cannot be with. Go fuck yourselves. I'm speaking to you, Gio, because I'm about to expose something that's really going to cause problems. Well, you're going to have to tell him about what you did with his mom. Yeah. And this is where I gain enemies temporarily until they're like, well, I asked for this. You may have asked for God, and then somehow I'm sent here to expose it. Please, universe, God, whatever this is, tell me who put their hands around my mother's neck. These people will be closest to you because there's something else that has them by the balls, okay? And it's not the cabal. It's just some pieces of shit who like to say that they're connected to other things with fake. Some of these people are junkies. And your friends and family believe that if they show me a badge and they show me a card and they show me this thing with their picture on it around their neck, then it must be true. And now they're telling me that I have to do this because who owns you? When do we become just so, okay, well, I mean, I guess. They're threatening to, then go the fuck to jail, like the men, and you want to portray yourselves in public like you're something. But when it comes to consequence like this, for doing what's right instead what you would want done if it was you fucking hypocrites. Now all of a sudden, it's a problem for you to be locked up. Are you afraid? Did you rat some people out? Some of your people are afraid to get locked up because they know if they go to a certain prison, a lot of their adversaries that you may not know are adversaries. Your boy Gio is in with some Mexican cartel members who are coming over to this country for other reasons, and because what they're coming over here for will benefit them, and they know that they will be brought to their biggest adversaries, and then they will be rewarded. They know this has been happening all over. Okay, well, I mean, for this one, and shit just seems to start going right for me. You're absolutely correct, and this will keep going, and it will grow and grow and grow. The more you receive. I wouldn't even take your time unless you feel like you need a release from something, right? That last one agitated me. Let me get crafty. Otherwise, I would just make it quick, and we don't have time. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do your job. I wouldn't like it, and I didn't like it when people tried telling me. It made me want to become more clever, more methodical, and to put more time into it. Yeah, I get it. Magnet. A few of the people that you know, I'm not going to get into names with this one, have a magnet beneath you. Oh, you must be one of them special ones where your skin, you don't change. You could look the same for the past 20 or 30 years, kind of like me. And these are the special ones. You'll know whether you're special to something because you don't age like everyone else. You just don't do it. And when I say special, I don't mean you're a worse or better person, but there's something about you when it comes to elements and what the outcome was when it comes to your particular DNA. Is it possible that all DNA is different? If it was, let's say this, the Big Bang, they fly through the thing, you accumulate all these elements and you take in all these gases and metals and shit like that, right? And now you land. This is the amoeba. This is how it was. They showed that there was video of it. Yeah, I don't know who this guy Gio is. Could be a Mark somebody that got some work done. Could be. So now you land, right? Now you land, and now you're some type of being. You're a species. It would just make sense that you now, based off of who you interact with sexually, you procreate your own species. It would be weird to say that every being or every bit of stardust that fell and then wound up on some plane getting watered and growing would all have the same type of DNA makeup. There could be a lot that we don't know. There could be a lot that others know that they don't share. That's why I do it here. And when you attack me for it, the flabby ball sacks on some of you that you think you have a right to information that I put out there. I'm more powerful than the creator now. You will fucking respect me, and you will respect anybody that I respect. This is about as final as it gets. There is no other option. I am the end all be all. I am that motherfucker. Whether or not it was meant to agitate for me to be in this kind of form and to be this kind of woman all the time, I am the most intimidating woman in history. And that's not going to change anytime soon. For the women who want to try and I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. One, you don't have enough time left here. There's not a lot of time left for existence here. I wouldn't bother. You're just going to frustrate yourself. Some of you try to speak like me or move like me and you're pulling your hair out. Some of you are actually pulling your hair out. I have to keep reminding, especially men, especially for the men where, yeah, it's a possibility. Why is it so hard for us to believe what I say? You are special. I look the same as I did in high school. I'm doing this now. I'm gifted. Everything I do, people take notes, man. I'm telling you, they take notes, and then so do others. Now, you have to keep in mind that we're all being watched through something by many people. Now here comes your watchers. This one is getting out of line. Whatever getting out of line is, this is how sick this shit got. You could have 15 different people as watch handlers for you, and they all have a certain problem with you. One, it's the woman that you are with, or it's the woman that you want. Another one, it's your line of work, your career. For someone else, it's what you look like. For another person, it's the compliments that you give, or just the way that people interact with you. Now, all of these people are going to have some issue with you. Instead of just having an issue and being on, we used to just have issues with people a long time ago, and that was just it. You had an issue, cool. What do you want me to do about that? Now the issue has to be handled. You're the fucking issue. It's amazing that you'll make it out to be somebody else. You're weaker, you're less athletic, you're less attractive, you're less amazing. Go fix it. You don't just remove the amazing. They won't get removed. They have a fated event that's coming. And so do you. Hell. 2 people already got into car accidents that were involved in this. There may be some people that don't show back up for MLB. What else do I have to say about that? 2567854. 2567854-AOB. That's for a safe or some type of serial code for something that's important. Double tap, pick 5 kids or more. Double tap pink. This shit comes out a lot where I'm just going to say something bold here. For my situation and what I was removed from, I believe it's possible that there were 5 kids, 6, and one was Isabella. Isabella was taken in from someone else, but there were 5 with someone, whether that's someone, it could be, no, it's not 5 between 2, it's 5 kids, period. And I'm not sure that someone who thinks that they're his kids, or they're really his kids. It's real weird when you start separating families and then putting them in different countries. This has been going on for a long time, and from what I understand, this thing that I exposed is this thing that what was that? What was the thing to get rid of humans? No. It made me wonder how some of us believe that Mars and other beings can send down certain energies to turn us against each other. So who's the fucking problem here? I wish all alien beings that aren't in this realm and in human form would just be removed. I can't stand them anymore. You think about alien beings, and these are the ones that have weird faces. That's what I get. These are the ones that we see in cartoons and shit. Like, I could see why you're angry, especially at the special. Why would it be that people in human form here are agitated that people are better looking, or that they're more gifted, or that they just have a different life? And I'm going to guess that but see, this is the thing, whatever these other beings have, I feel like they have technology. They could have built this out of the other. It's endless, unless they're experiencing also some type of kickback when it comes to universal or quantum karma, we can call it. It would be weird to think that these beings were such advanced when it comes to technology, with important shit, with futuristic shit and evolution, but they wouldn't take into consideration that they get shit for everything that they do too. And you just have to ride it out. I know that some of the people and it's not even the deep state, these are just weird people. They like to mimic alien beings in certain types of crafts and stuff like that. And these are the types of people that would possibly put on fucking alien costumes to try to, you're just weird people. These aren't what they call themselves elite. I have a hard time saying that for certain people, because you were the bottom of the barrel when it came to species, and then you called yourselves elite, and you put the actual elite of the universe or of existence in situations that you belong in. So it will be flipped. Yep, it will be flipped. If they're even here, I don't feel like a lot of them are here anymore. It's a beautiful thing. I feel that a lot of the trash is being removed. Nope. 5 or more kids. It was Braden. It was Jaden, who wanted to be called Jace. There was a Damien. No, there was not an Edgar. There was a Damien. PJ. Yeah. Damien. What was it? PJ, Damien, Jaden, Braden. I have too many people putting, I feel like there's too much crud right now. So I'll wait for the last one. But they could have different names now. As what happens is when you start putting these stories together, and it's supposed to be a game that I already won. Once you find out who they are, they have to give you all your things back. Yeah, and Geo knows this. Geo knows that once we found each other again, the system has to give us everything back. It's some weird thing. You can't see how many spiritual laws you're going to break. That's why I know that the original people aren't here, because the original people who created these cults and groups and stuff, that's all they lived by. So it's some type of lower form that felt like they could fool, or that they could somehow evade karma. You'll never evade that shit. He knows 3 of the kids. I don't know if he knows where they're at, but this is one of your biggest handlers here. The lens. You need to look through another lens. Look through the yellow, the one that has the yellow tint. Yeah, he doesn't want you to see something or someone for what they really look like too. They could be, I picked up before that some people, they wait to see what your reaction is to somebody and how you feel about yourself. And if they think that you think that they're, what are they like? Would they want this person if they thought they were too good looking? Some people are like, you can't be good looking enough. And others are like, well, I mean, I don't want to feel like I constantly have to compete with that person. So if you're the kind of individual that feels that way, they'll filter it in a better way. I'm not that attractive what you're looking at. I'm beautiful. I'm the right, I aged perfectly in the right spots, but I'm not flawless. My face isn't flawless like that. Yeah, I have little scars on the left side of my face that someone's going to try and say was from taking meth, but it's actually a pigment thing. You could tell the difference. What they did was they'll take a clone or even a sibling that you may not even know that you have, and they will create things on your bodies, and they will swap you out. This is just what they do. It became this huge game of what can we get away with dangerous things, though. Everything I say is, yep. Oh, I see you too. Yep, done. Quantum theory regained. Just the first. All right, quantum theory regained. What else do I need to expose here? The actual Barack is gone. The actual Elon is not. I do feel like this person is. They have no choice but to change something. They're losing, or I'm not even sure what we're getting involved with this for, because I heard a conversation between Barack and Elon, and this was the actual Barack, which was, so what do? We work with these beings? I mean, are we breaking spiritual law here? Because it feels like we could experience a lot of repercussion for this. And then this is the conversation with this memory thing. Now, this is about 2009, maybe early going into 2010 that this happened. Is there anybody that's interested with information with putting this out there? What are you waiting for? I feel like people are sitting on shit. I'm waiting until I'm almost dead. Who are you afraid of? Am I the only one that's fearless? I mean, genuinely fearless. I went up against every government and beings from other freaking dimensions all at once. You're gonna tell me that you're afraid of repercussion after the shit that I've been fucking through with the shit I talked about? Get up off your fucking asses and put this information out. It doesn't even have to be, I don't care about my story. I'll tell it myself. I have been. I don't need somebody to tell it for me. In fact, I don't want this shit out. Because what that brings unwanted attention from different areas. I just want my family back. And I've said this multiple times. I demand it. Austria. It's the one that looks like the fallopian tubes from the sky. That's ours. I'm tired of playing this game. I would have a property that had fallopian tubes on it somehow. I would. It would be a maze or some kind of water slide in the shape of, or it would just turn out to be that way because I am actually a natural 100%. I look forward to it. I do. Who's going through this? Did you ever love me? I mean, I want to clear this. Right, clear that. Little purgatory. Right now, if you went, you'd be in purgatory. I don't know what for, but you need to admit some things. And this doesn't feel like you have to admit things before you come near me. This just feels like you just have to admit some things to something else. That's all. In human form, this could be part of law where we had to come here and clear out karma. That's why I had to stop doing certain things, because regardless of what or who I am, I do believe that it's part of, it's for me. It's to go somewhere from here. It's not for ancestors, or, you know, maybe it is, but that's not my main focus. I'm selfish when it comes to this shit. It's so I can be where I'm supposed to be. And it's quite possible that people can't come together or go where they're supposed to go, whether together or separate, but wind up together until a certain level of karma is cleared. That's all there is. Yep. Did you ever love me? People say this? I thought this was in one of those Hallmark movies and shit. All right, let's find out what this is now. This is not my immediate thing. This is why I move like a man is like Christ. What comes next? Can I just ask you a question? No. It's out. If you feel like that's coming, just say no. But they're going to ask anyway. You know that. But at least you said no. I mean, it's how you feel about that situation. May I just say, we're already splitting up. You're packing your stuff and you want to ask me a question. It can't be good. It's a question you probably should have asked 6 months ago. I already know it. No. Well, I'm going to ask anyway. Thank you for reminding me why you're packing your shit. It's the same shit though, man. You ask me something, I tell you, and you do the opposite. It's disrespect. That's what you just did again. You disrespected me in my own freaking kitchen. Get out. How about this? I'll pack your shit up. Tell me about this. The victim. Look at this. Didn't you ever love me? I mean, this is happening to me only. Oh. With the fool, right. Ah, man. Mm-hmm. Well, it sure does seem like someone went out of their way to put a face on. This feels like I went to Macy's and had someone do my makeup, but I'm drawn to a Joker look. And I think it's the crocodile tears that did it. They can cry on cue. They're dangerous. People that can cry on cue are dangerous. People like me who say, I can't cry. I don't know what you want from me. I said, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck you want. I can show you. That's it. That's all I got. People don't want people like this. A lot of men want women who are in a more broken state. And it's because you two are broken. You need someone to mirror you. You need someone to be lesser than you in some way. And this is why you choose these women. Because a woman like me, you'd have to be a certain type of man on a consistent basis. And not many of you can do it. This person has even attempted to make your family members feel bad for them. That's dangerous, because I said it's dangerous. First of all, it's dangerous to even think negatively of me in this situation. You just never know what could happen. Weird things are happening to people where they're just driving off the side of the road. Somebody may just wind up jumping off a bridge out of nowhere. other people can manipulate people to do things too, you know. But see, this is the thing. These people will get so angry that it happens to them. You've been doing nothing but manipulating for the past 6 months to 6 years. And it could be 6 months here, but it's been 6 years. That's all you know how to do. And hello, you. What is this? Oh, okay. Well, that's because there's like, I know that I thought that your ex was dead, or I thought that you were done with that. I think that somebody already found out some information, and this is why they're doing this. I found out some information possibly by a sibling. And I gotta be honest that I either wanted you dead or I wanted to keep you where you can't be. And this would have to be when it's jealous. That's what it feels. This feels envy. I'm gonna bind you. Binding spells. You feel like your inside's tightening up? I don't want to talk about this one anymore. They make me sick. I don't feel physically sick. I feel sick that you're around still. I can't stand it. Let's talk about the binding machine that your boy Gio knows that some people created. Why are you doing this to him? Because I'm jealous. Are you a fucking woman? I don't know men to get jealous and envious. I'm sorry, I just don't. You were created to be strong. This is as fucking weak as it gets, and I refuse to accept this shit. I refuse to accept that men became fucking pansies. I have to believe that you're either a Jessica Warden or a Jessica KR something, and that you're a woman who also is taking body enhancement drugs and supplements. When I created men were fighters, they were providers, and they were fucking protectors. If you are anything other than that, you are officially a fucking woman.